Joe. So good evening.
Junior from New York, number 23, Anna Kitch. Then the graduate student from Brooklyn, New York, number 24, Lillianna Morales. Assistant coaches Amelia Sideris, Rocco Solito, Brittany Valley, Nicole Franco, Stanley Verleen, and Michael Watson, and your head coach, Becky Campbell. Let's meet the Baruch College Bearcats. Freshman from Brooklyn, New York, number 1, Lillianna Morales. And number 2 from Western New York, Angela Beccarella. A senior guard from Brooklyn, New York, number 3, Alyssa Leon. A senior from Pleasant Valley, New York, number 23. Castillo. Then on the other starters are freshmen from Port Jefferson, New York, number 33, Lola Idir. Volunteer assistant coach Alexis Smith, assistant coaches Kiana Clark and Tim Shanahan, and your head coach of Baruch alum, Michael Petroso.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Alongside Joel Stolzer, I'm Mike Higgins, bringing you live inside the Arc Arena. And tonight it's the semifinals of the CUNYAC Women's Basketball Tournament. Ranked number 2 in the conference, it's the Baruch College Bearcats hosting the number 3 ranked Brooklyn College Bulldogs. Joe, how we doing?
Mike, happy Tuesday, and welcome Baruch Nation. And Mike, welcome to the broadcast. And, Mike, listen, these two teams know each other, and it's going to be a heavyweight fight, CUNY rivals. And, of course, Mia Castillo, a national known player now, it all starts and begins with her.
As Aliyah Rafat wins the tip for Brooklyn, and here we go. CUNYAC Semifinals between the Bearcats and the Bulldogs. The layup from Alina Estrella is no good. It's rebounded by Lola Idir. And here come the Bearcats up the floor. Alyssa Leung, defended by Dior Dorsey.
Well, it's about Mia, and then who's going to step up?
Idir down low for Morales. Leung, pull-up jumper, just off the rim, rebounded by Anna Kitch.
Mike, I'm forever asking maintenance to spray that rim with WD-40.
Estrella defended by Castillo.
Estrella, very good guard, but
Castillo trying to pick her pocket, and a tie-up. Possession arrow belongs with the Bearcats.
Every game we marvel at Mia's offensive exploits, but defensively, she has really come on.
We know what she can do offensively. The leading scorer in all of Division III for the second straight year. Morales down low, had it taken away by Kitch.
Yeah, Morales, a lot of expected out of her, but not yet there. But Coach K's got a lot of confidence in her.
Here's Estrella driving in. Floater, no good. Rebounded by Idir.
Idir is a freshman with a lot of potential.
Down low, Baccarella, and the Bulldogs take it away once again. Kitch up the floor, kicks it out.
Well, again, defensively, Baruch really looking for turnovers. A lot of quick hands, a lot of quick feet. Baccarella, Leung, Castillo.
Estrella layup, no good. Rebounded by Morales, and here comes Alyssa Leung up the floor. Castillo goes up, no good.
Yeah, Mia was looking for contact.
Dorsey driving on Morales, and she's fouled.
Yeah, Baruch never really got in proper position defensively.
So we got our first foul of the game before any points are scored. Lillianna Morales picks up the first personal, the freshman from Brooklyn.
Yeah, both teams coming up short on their shot attempt.
Estrella inbounds. Aliyah Rafat jumper is good, and the Bulldogs strike first.
Yeah, she really looks the part. You know, really looks like a ball player.
Idir defended by Amia Daniel. Back up top for Leung. Idir gets by Rafat, and the Bearcats turn it over again.
Yeah, Idir should have gone up with it, Mike.
As Dorsey can't finish, and Morales comes away with the ball. And they're calling a kickball, and it belongs to the Bearcats.
Mike, on offense, Baruch is looking for their teammates, but I think when you're in that close, you're going to have to put the shot up. Because on a number of attempts, they've turned it over trying to pass.
Baruch being just a little too generous with the ball as Leung brings it up for Baruch. Defended by Daniel, 6-time CUNYAC Rookie of the Week this season. As that was last touched by Brooklyn, it'll stay with Baruch.
When Alyssa's playing up top, they just have to move the ball frequently. And also Morales is going to be free below the foul line if they can get it to her.
Morales kicks it out. Idir for three. No good. Rebounded by Estrella.
Yeah, she's got to knock that down.
Estrella defended by Baccarella. Kicks it out to Dorsey. Jumper is good. And it's 4-0 Bulldogs.
Yeah, Dorsey can play. Baruch is going to have to just, stay in front of her, maybe deny her the ball.
Bearcats looking for the answer, but it's dribbled out of bounds. Good pressure by the Bulldogs.
If Mia's going to go, she's got to go and, finish hard. Try and get to the foul line.
Estrella bringing it up the court. Estrella, the most outstanding player of the CUNYAC tournament last season when Brooklyn won their 4th straight title. Daniel lays it in. Nice move.
Well, that's too easy. Baruch knows better. They got to move their hands and their feet.
Morales out for Baccarella. Down low, back for Morales. Back up top, and it's knocked away by Amia Daniel. And she will lay it in. It's an 8-0 lead to start this one for the Bulldogs. And Michael Katrozos will call timeout.
Well, Coach K's got a lot to talk about. I think you used a good word, Mike. You said Baruch is too generous giving the ball up. They're going to have to really tighten it up. And I think that they're not in sync, Mike, offensively.
The Bulldogs' defense has definitely proven superior in the early going in this first quarter.
Every time they need a little bailout, obviously you have one of the best players in the country. So by no means is this game, over, but Mia's going to have to take over.
We're just over 4 minutes into the first quarter of this CUNYAC semifinal. The winner moves on to Thursday's final to take on either Hunter or John Jay. Baruch looking to get something going offensively here. Alyssa Leung up the floor. The freshman Idir back up top for Leung. Leung back up top. Castillo defended by Dior Dorsey. To the corner for Idir for three. Got it. First points of the day for the Bearcats.
Idir is definitely capable with that shot of making a lot of trouble for Brooklyn. Well, defensively now, Baruch is just really not locked in, Mike.
Another turnover. Here comes Estrella up the floor, defended by Castillo. And Estrella lays it in. It's a 12-3 Brooklyn lead.
Well, you know, Mia's going to have to calm her team down. And Baruch needs to come back in increments. Don't get it all in one shot.
As Morales lays it in and a chance for three.
Well, a lot is expected of the freshman Morales right now, and Idir, both freshmen. Morales is going to have to step up.
And the foul was on Anna Kitch as D'Andre McMullen checks in for Brooklyn. So does number 15, Mary Dolgan. Morales does not hit the free throw. It remains 12-5. Estrella in with speed. Daniel defended by Leung. Down low for McMullen, and she hooks it in to make it 14-5.
Well, she kind of threw that up, but still, Baruch's defense has really got to figure it out.
Baccarella can't hit, gets the rebound, finds Morales, no good.
Well, you know, Baccarella did what she had to do, but Morales has got to finish.
Brianna Gutierrez inbounding for Brooklyn. Full court press here by the Bearcats. Estrella double teamed. Down low it goes. And McMullen is fouled on the way up.
Mike, what we have to keep track of is how many points in the paint is Brooklyn going to really get. Key factor in the game, not giving up points in the paint. Baruch has really got to tighten that up.
As D'Andre McRae checks in for the first time for Baruch, their leading rebounder. D'Andre McMullen will shoot two. No good on the first.
Well, McRae and Mitchell and Baccarella just are the unsung heroes of this Baruch attack. You know, forever doing the dirty work.
McMullen goes 1 for 2 at the line. Baruch trailing by 10 early in this first quarter. Idir defended. Here's Castillo for three, no good. Rebounded by McMullen.
Well, Mia had a good look.
Estrella defended by Castillo. Slowing it down. High post for Dolgan. Defended by Idir. Estrella gets it back. Driving on Castillo. Kicks it back up top. Dolgan for three. No good. Rebounded by Leung.
That was Baruch's best defensive possession.
Castillo pull-up jumper. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs.
Well, Mia, when she gets off to the slow start, we need somebody to step in. Who's going to be that second offensive weapon?
Leung up the floor. Idir kicks it out to Castillo. Down low for Baccarella. Idir out for Leung. For three. No good. Rebounded by McRae.
Good ball movement.
Idir gets it back up top. Dribbles through, finds McRae. She's blocked. It stays with Baruch. Idir from the free throw line, in and out. And it's rebounded by Gutierrez.
David, Idir is doing everything out there. Impressive showing by the freshman.
As the layup is airballed, and it's a tie-up. It belongs with Brooklyn on the possession arrow.
Baruch's defense has tightened up in these last couple of minutes.
Both Kitch and Dorsey checking back in for Brooklyn. So does number 20, Audrey Waldvogel. Brooklyn will inbound.
David, I think this is a good lineup for the Lady Bearcats.
Waldvogel just into the game. She'll inbound. Looking for an open player. She finds Gutierrez, defended by Idir. Up top it goes for Anna Kitch, and she traveled. It's a turnover.
Yeah, I like the fact that Coach K's gone to McRae. McRae is such a steady worker, just does the intangibles, not necessarily scoring.
Idir brings it up the floor. Vaccarella back up top for Idir. McRae on the high post. Jumper is good, and it's an 8-point game.
Now lately, McRae's been contributing offensively.
Waldvogel defended by Castillo. Here's Dorsey. And a tie-up. McRae getting in there, and the possession arrow belongs with the Bearcats.
Okay, let's give a shout-out to Coach K inserting McRae, and she's already, proven dividends here.
McRae drives in. Layup no good. Rebounded by Dolgan. Waldvogel up the floor, defended by Castillo. Dolgan, and she traveled again. Another unforced error by the Bulldogs.
Well, I feel the momentum, Mike, is slightly turning in favor of the Lady Bearcats.
They just got to start knocking down shots. And that won't help. It's a turnover. Dorsey, pull-up jumper is good. And it's back to a 10-point lead for Brooklyn.
Well, these telegraph passes have hurt the Lady Bearcats.
Castillo jumper knocks it down for her first points of the game.
Well, let's see if it's Mia time now with 1:18 remaining in the first period.
Waldvogel defended by Castillo. Gutierrez moving in on Castillo. Goes up. No good. Rebounded by Idir.
Good D by Mia.
Alyssa Leung up the floor. Lost it. It's going to be a backcourt violation. She dribbled it off her foot.
Listen, Mike, we want to say that the nerves are high on both teams, which is maybe why we've got a little sloppiness going on. Let's see which team settles down.
These two teams split the regular season series during CUNYAC play. Brooklyn won the first meeting in Brooklyn, and the Bearcats edged Brooklyn here on January 28th. As the jumper is good from Mary Dolgan.
Well, Dolgan can shoot it, and her area is around the elbow foul line.
And we got a foul on Brooklyn here. It's Brianna Gutierrez defending Castillo. That's her first personal, second for the Bulldogs. Each team with 2 in this first quarter.
Now, offensively, Leung has got to play quarterback. Great pass.
And there's another foul down low on the shot. Vaccarella will go to the line.
Great pass and a great catch by Vaccarella in traffic. And could have been an old-fashioned three-point play.
And the foul is on Mary Dolgan, her first. The senior out of Midwood High School, right across the street from Brooklyn College. As Vaccarella nails the first free throw.
Interesting, Mike. A lot of Midwood students don't go far, right, to go to college. Just literally across the street.
And then meanwhile, you got players like Aaliyah Rafat from California. Vaccarella goes 1 for 2 from the line.
I'm telling you, that far rim, something's got to be done about it.
Waldvogel calling a play. Down low for Dolgan. Defended by Idir. Jumper no good. Rebounded by Castillo.
Anytime that the bigs of Brooklyn put the ball down, Baruch has got to go for it.
Leung throws it up off the backboard. No good, and that'll do it for the first quarter. It's a 19-10 lead for the visiting Brooklyn College Bulldogs here in this CUNYAC semifinal.
Yeah, Mike, it was the first quarter of, I think, nerves played a big part, and uncharacteristically, Baruch giving the ball up. They're usually good at turning the other team over, and we haven't seen Mia or Alyssa get going. So let's look for that in the second period.
The experience for the Bulldogs has definitely looked like a factor early in this one.
Well, Brooklyn's been there, and to your point, there is experience. But, there's a home court game in favor of the Lady Bearcats, and they've done very well here. Of course, this campus is a home court advantage for the men and women. But, Mike, when Mia and Leung don't get going, you have to find plan B. So here we go, a 19-10 deficit. What is going to be that plan B?
Just 2 points between those two. Castillo with the jumper from the free throw line. Leung still has not gotten on the score sheet in this one.
Coach K inserting Mitchell in the lineup. Mitchell and McRae do a great job of, gathering offensive rebounds and very involved in what goes on in the post. So, again, high-energy players in the game for Baruch.
Second quarter underway here from the Arc Arena. 19-10 lead for the Bulldogs. Pass down low. They'll dribble it back out. Rafat for three, no good. And Rafat gets it right back, gets her own rebound.
Well, offensive rebounding is really been helping Brooklyn early here.
As that three no good from Amia Daniel. Here comes Castillo up the floor. Defended by Daniel. Finds Baccarella down low. And she hits the layup to make it a 7-point game.
The passing of Mia Castillo is just so precise. And Baccarella does a great job of catching in traffic.
Jumper no good from Dorsey. Rebounded by Precious Mitchell. Leung gets it from Castillo. Back up top for Castillo, and Dorsey takes it away. And they've got numbers the other way. Daniel can't finish, and Estrella does.
Well, the offensive rebounds of Brooklyn is really mounting, and it's a problem. And there's points in the paint for Brooklyn.
Baccarella down low. McRae throws it up and lays it in.
Well, a great pass and a great catch by McRae.
Wasn't the best looking shot, but she got it to fall. Baruch will take anything they can get.
Well, McRae's been a great player lately in things that don't show up in the scoreboard.
Three ball no good from Estrella. It's rebounded by Daniel. Dorsey hesitates, fires, no good. Castillo secures the rebound.
Second chance attempts have hurt the Lady Bearcats.
And Castillo is fouled. It's Dior Dorsey.
It's easy to say, Mike, but Castillo is going to just have to find a way to really take over. She's that good a player.
As the inbound is turned over, Estrella hits the layup.
Well, this has been the theme of the first half. Baruch giving the ball up.
Mitchell for McRae. Back for Castillo. Jumper in and out. Rebounded by McRae. And a jump ball. It belongs to the Bearcats.
Mike, points off turnovers by Brooklyn. That's been something here in this first half.
Baccarella will inbound. Finds Castillo for three. No good. Rebounded by Baccarella. Leung from the high post. That one's good. First points of the day for Alyssa Leung.
Well, let's first give Baccarella credit to make that happen. And Leung finally hitting a shot.
As the three is no good from Anna Kitch. Castillo brings it up the floor. Baruch trying to cut into this deficit. McRae, no good. Rebounded by Kitch.
I think Mia should have had a better look at the basket, even though she meant well trying to get the ball to McRae.
And Castillo just picked up a foul. It'll stay with Brooklyn.
7-point deficit. Baruch needs a couple of stops here defensively. Try and mount the little comeback.
Dorsey back for Estrella. And the three no good from Rafat. Bulldogs get it back. Estrella resets with Castillo on her.
Another second chance opportunity for the Bulldogs.
And the floater is good from Estrella. Brooklyn back up by 9.
Again, Mike and Baruch Nation, Brooklyn feasting on second chance opportunities.
Mitchell couldn't finish the layup. Bulldogs go the other way with it. Baccarella defending. Daniel. Leung getting her hands in there. Kitch defended by Leung. Rafat down low, got it.
You can't let her get that position, Mike. It's too easy for her to turn.
Baccarella defended by Estrella. Up top for Leung.
Well, they got McRae at the foul line.
Leung, good moves, finds Baccarella. Lost it. Leung gets it back, and she turns it over. That's not a good pass.
Yeah, that was a broken possession.
And Castillo with a block on Estrella. Rafat back up top for Estrella. Brooklyn resets as Lola Idir gets ready to check back in for Baruch. Rafat driving on Mitchell. Finds Dorsey. Jumper, no good. And McRae secures the rebound.
Well, good positioning by the Bearcats in the post.
Leung for three. No good. Rebounded by Daniel.
Mike, it's colder down here than it is outside for the Lady Bearcats.
Kitch, double teamed, goes up. Can't hit. Rebounded by McRae. Castillo. Good crossover. Dribbles it into the corner. Finds McRae. No good. Rebounded by Kitch.
Well, Mia did everything. She did the right thing. McRae was wide open.
Baruch just got to do a better job of finishing. As the three-pointer no good from Daniel.
Both teams coming up with empty possessions. Baruch down 11.
Castillo slows it down. McRae on the high post. Back up top for Castillo. Kicks it out. Baccarella. A long two, no good. Rebounded by Kitch. And we're going to get a Brooklyn timeout. 27-16, Bulldogs lead.
Well, even though, Baruch is down, Mike, they're getting a lot of good shot attempts. They're not falling. So we just have to wait this one out. Mia's going to get her points. Leung is going to get her points, but the question is when.
It's been the story all season. Again, Mia Castillo, the leading scorer in all of Division III for the second year in a row. Also picked up her 7th triple-double. No player in Division III history with more than Mia Castillo.
Yeah, she's had an incredible career here at Baruch. There's been some good players, but Mia has redefined the term good player while she's been here.
Seems like just yesterday she picked up that triple-double in her first career game as a Bearcat.
Well, right now it starts defensively for the Lady Bearcats. They have to shut down Brooklyn.
Gutierrez back for Estrella. Waldvogel back into the game. Estrella double teamed. Idir picks her up. Dolgan down low for Gutierrez. Finds Waldvogel down low. Estrella for three. And that's going to be a shot clock violation.
Well, Baruch did everything they had to do defensively, but they need more of that.
Didn't look like Brooklyn got the shot off in time anyway.
I'll tell you that, that was a weird thing because the clock and the horn were not in sync.
Young slows it down. And an offensive foul away from the ball. And the foul's on McRae.
It didn't look like a whole lot of contact from McRae. That's a tough call, Mike.
So free possession here for the Bulldogs. Gutierrez, defended by Idir. Waldvogel out for Kitch. Up top for Dolgan. Gutierrez makes a move on Idir. The jumper from Waldvogel, no good.
Well, there's that second chance by Brooklyn, which has been the theme of this first half.
Wide open is Dolgan.
She turned it over.
And all of a sudden, Brooklyn having trouble hitting shots.
Well, the opportunities are there for Baruch.
Castillo for three, no good. McRae with the rebound, and what do we got? It's a foul on Brooklyn. Anna Kitch picks up the foul. That's her second.
Yeah, there was a lot of traffic there on the in the lane.
Idir to inbound. Leung for Castillo. Double team, kicks it out. Idir for three, got it.
Well, I was thinking when Idir was going to re-enter the game. And you know what? She could be the difference, Mike.
Already her second three-pointer. Got Baruch on the board earlier. Daniel driving on Castillo. Floater, no good. Rebounded by Castillo.
Well, there's a lot of contact there. No call. There's more contact.
As the jumper from Castillo doesn't fall.
I think the referees have to check their contact lenses.
The three-pointer from Daniel, in and out. Rebounded by McMullen. Dolgan up top, defended by Castillo. Waldvogel will reset. Daniel back for Gutierrez. Kicks it out for McMullen. Down low, and a foul on the shot.
Well, great movement by Brooklyn, and they really caught an open area in Baruch's defense.
McRae picks up the foul. That's her second. And Amia Daniel will go to the line for two. Mitchell back in for the Bearcats as McRae comes out with those two fouls.
Mitchell and McRae bring similar qualities to the Baruch attack. Hustle with a capital H.
No good from Daniel on the first free throw. 1:12 to go in the first half.
Yeah, Baruch's got to make a little run here to go into the locker room feeling good about themselves.
As Daniel goes 1 for 2 from the line. So just over a minute left. Let's see what the Bearcats can do late in this first half. Great pass down low. Back up top, Leung. Idir driving on Dolgan, and a foul on Dolgan.
Well, we can't say enough about the basketball IQ of Idir. As a young freshman, she's just got a feel for, looking for teammates, making plays on the court.
There she is for three, in and out. And it's last touched by the Bearcats out of bounds.
Mike, how many balls have gone in and out for Baruch in this first half?
Estrella driving up the floor, defended by Castillo. Estrella posting up, now goes up, can't hit. Castillo secures the rebound. 35 seconds to go in the first half. Castillo drives, no good. Rebounded by
Well, the defense caught up to a driving Mia and really altered her shot.
that shot no good from Gutierrez. The rebound, no good from Dolgan.
Well, last shot here by Baruch.
Shot clock is off with 8 to go. Idir for Mitchell, down low, Morales. And nothing called. It looked like she got fouled.
Well, there was a lot of contact, no doubt. Morales was hit.
Baruch will inbound with 2.5 to go in the first half. Let's see if anybody gets open for a shot here. Idir inbounds. Castillo. Got it to go at the buzzer. Baruch needed that.
Well, that's something to take into the locker room and kind of feel good after a uncharacteristic off first half.
Baruch shooting just 22% in that first half.
Mike, really quickly, there's not a whole lot to say other than it's a kind of even game. Both teams not shooting a high percentage. But the thing is, Baruch turned the ball over way too much. And also second chance points by Brooklyn kind of stood out in the first half, giving them this 7-point lead.
Brooklyn did go a little cold at the end of that second half as they were hitting shots early and often.
Mike, Baruch Nation, we're going to have on a couple of men's basketball coaches, spend a couple of minutes with them here at halftime. Saeed Asario, Jamel Fair, and DC Darryl Crawford going to give us a little look into the upcoming men's game. So we're just waiting for them to come aboard.
And here is Saeed Clay Osorio.
Coach, welcome.
Mr. Stoza.
What's up, man? A pleasure to have you as always.
Always.
Did you bring any food? We're a little bit hungry here.
Man, we probably would have brought some Patricias for you. You know that's the pregame.
Don't get into that. Yeah. But listen, real quick, we got DC Darryl Crawford.
Yep.
We have Jamel Fair. Mm-hmm. Just real quick, what do we look for tonight? Both teams know each other.
Yes, sir.
But in this heavyweight fight, what's going to be maybe different tonight?
Brooklyn gave us a really good fight the last 2 games we played them. They always play really hard. Great coach on their side. They execute really well. They're really good on defense. So we're just looking to exploit their defensive press. And again, no pressure on us. The pressure's on them. We got to just execute.
Is everybody healthy going into the game?
Yes, sir. We're ready. We had a lot of good practice coming into this game. So I think we're really good.
Same starting lineup as you think? I know that could be a game-time decision, but...
Yeah, so, we had the same starting lineup, but we did go out. We lost good guys like Luke Reeves, Cole Bailey, but a lot of guys stepped up, like Trayvon Coppin, Nick Lamb, Peter Duvrays, the freshman. So we're looking really good today.
What do you think about the first half for the Lady Bearcats so far?
Oh, my God, it's electric in here.
Second chance points by Brooklyn a problem.
Yes.
Mia, hasn't found that mojo yet.
Yeah.
We know it's coming. Yeah. But what do you think second half, maybe what they, I
think, Brooklyn looks like they're playing a zone, so it's always good to play inside out of a zone. So try to get inside. Mia's a great shooter, so try to get her touches on the outside, playing inside out with D'Andre, Precious.
And the freshman, Morales and Idir,
yes,
got to do their thing. Let's bring in DC for a minute. And, Coach, don't go too far. Well, it's my pleasure to welcome DC Darryl Crawford. Darryl, welcome.
What's going on, Joe? Thanks for having me.
It's a big night tonight. And it's too bad you don't have eligibility because you could probably get out there and make a difference. But as we talked with Coach Saeed, what do you think going into the game? Where are we at in terms of the Baruch attack?
Well, first off, we're going against a good Brooklyn team. They play hard. They're well coached. We just got to match their intensity. The first 2 games we played them, it was a tough 2 wins. And we just got to come out matching their intensity.
We know it's about G. Nicholson, but, I mean, who do you think else is just got to have that kind of game to, go with G and his attack?
I think it's a complete team effort. We all got to play hard together, share the ball.
I mean, Coach has been going to Lamb on the bench and, getting, DeVries in there.
Right.
You're right. It all starts with the guys, and then he brings guys in.
What I can say about the freshmen is, seeing these guys from September to now, Coach did a great job developing these players, and I think they're all ready to go.
I mean, Goldberg is really the big guy. He does it, and Coppin, again, he's come on.
Right. Right. Well, with Trey, he's like I said, one of the freshmen that started in September. I mean, if you were to look at Trey's game,
I've seen it with my own eyes. His maturation.
Right.
He's come. But tell the truth. What do you think is going to really be the difference maker? It's a heavyweight fight.
Heavyweight fight. I know those Brooklyn fans are listening. I don't want to give you too much information today. But what I can say is we need to play hard. We need to share the ball, match their intensity, and rebound.
Right. I know. Can't give away the company secret. But at the end of the day, it's a home game for Baruch. Everybody, the freshmen are no longer freshmen. Coach Alisi and you guys are incredible in terms of your in-game strategy. What's your thoughts of the women in the first half?
I think our Lady Bearcats need to settle in a little bit. It seems like we're a little bit pressed. Get some stops and get some rebounds. Brooklyn has got too many offensive rebounds in that first half.
Second chance points have been tough. But DC, thanks for coming. You've been invaluable to the Baruch attack. Nobody was better than you as a player. And, as a coach, sky's the limit.
Thank you.
So we're going to have you on again. Hopefully there's another game.
Right.
And, let's keep rocking.
All right. Thanks for having me, Joe.
No doubt. We're going to bring Coach Jamel Fair in. And he's going to, he's going to echo what Coach Crawford and say, Coach, welcome, as always. Coach Osorio, Coach Crawford kind of told us where we're at, but in your estimation, where we at? What are we looking for tonight without giving away company secrets,
Yeah, of course. Honestly, just playing a complete game. That's been our story of our season all year, is just playing not only a great first half, but also playing a complete second half. And that's not only offense, but also defensively, not having a big lead and then getting away from our defensive principles just because we have a big lead, or, if we're down big, trying to play hero ball.
Well, the last matchup, coming down from 20, it was the clinic and the clock working in your favor.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Not just going off there. But any new things to look out, or we want to wait till game time? Or it's the same? Same starting five, guys coming off the bench doing their thing.
I would say it's the same thing. Like Coach, we said it today in shoot-around. Coach said, you don't rise to the level of the occasion. We've played every game this year the same way. We don't look at any other team different than another team. So we're approaching this game the same way we've approached every game this year.
Everybody knows everybody, so it really it's a heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
Who comes out, handling the punches and moving forward. Really quickly, what do you think about the first half of the women's game so far?
I would say it's just nerves, honestly.
Yeah, I think that too. And they got to do something about this right rim.
Yeah.
Maintenance, because shots are going in and out. There's something up with that.
And the best thing for them, honestly, they had a kind of shaky first half, and you're only down 7. So it's not. You're not in the worst spot.
Well, I'm waiting for Mia time. When is that going to happen? So, that's a lot to look forward to. But thanks for coming.
Of course.
And hopefully there's a next game and you guys are back. And we just, four-peat possibly,
this
right?
Will be the 4P, yes, sir.
So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Baruch Nation, Coach Jamal Fair, Saeed Asario, Coach Darryl Crawford, the best. Okay? We're going to have them on again. Guys, good luck.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Stokes. Thank you.
Come on, man.
Finally got the stats on my phone.
Well, what was the turnover for Baruch?
13 for Baruch, 5 for Brooklyn.
Yeah. I mean, 13 allowed. Did they also have points in the paint?
Yeah. 18 for Brooklyn and 8 for Baruch.
Yeah. That's it, pretty much. The good thing about Brooklyn, they bring a lot of people. It fills up the stands.
A lot of fans making the trip.
Were you here for Battle Lexington?
Nah.
It was, they had the food as usual.
I would have came. I was busy. I forget what I was doing.
I mean, the alumni day was a joke. They ran out of food.
Really?
For the auxiliary, which is crazy. Normally they have the platters and they have enough.
They still give 2 chicken fingers per person?
No, but for the Battle Lexington, one of everything.
Yeah.
Like one hamburger. God forbid you went for something. No. Can't have it. Can't have it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready for the second half of this CUNYAC Semifinal between the Brooklyn College Bulldogs and the host Baruch College Bearcats. As the Bulldogs inbound, and here we go in the second half.
Well, let's see if the Lady Bearcats figured something out in the locker room.
They turned it over 13 times in that first half, compared to 5 for Brooklyn.
Well, we talked about that points in the paint factor. That really was a problem for the Lady Bearcats.
That's right, 18 for Brooklyn, just 8 for Baruch. Here's Lola Idir for 3, no good. Rebounded by Alina Estrella.
Well, Idir has got to step up.
Dorsey, jumper is good.
Well, Coach K yelling at the officials who have not been calling, carries on the part of Brooklyn.
And it belongs to Brooklyn. Castillo was defended hard.
I don't know why they're not blowing the whistle more often. Castillo, the prominent players got to get calls. That's just the way it is.
Estrella to the top of the key for Rafat. Gets it back, goes up. No good. Rebounded by Morales.
Estrella getting away with turnovers.
Idir up top. Down low, Morales. And it's turned over. Dorsey up ahead. Good deflection. Here's Daniel. Can't finish the layup. Daniel has it again. Up top to Dorsey.
Well, there's the second chance attempts, which Brooklyn has feasted on.
Brooklyn with 6 to shoot. Dorsey. And that's a travel.
That's good defense by the Lady Bearcats, but offensively now, Baruch has got to really get Castillo going somehow.
There she is with it. Finds Idir. Lost it. Baccarella. Can't finish the jumper. And
well, that was a good shot by Angela. Shots just not falling tonight for the Lady Bearcats as they normally would.
It was last touched by the Bearcats. So the The Bulldogs will inbound. Dorsey. Bearcats with a full court press here. Daniel up the floor, chased by Baccarella, and it's turned over. Idir comes away with it.
Good hands by Morales in the lane.
Morales, out for Leung. To the other wing. Leung up top, Castillo for three. No good.
Well, Mike, what's happening is every time Mia gets the ball, two players are converging on her. So she's got to, if not go for the shot, she's got to quickly get it to somebody who no doubt is going to be open.
Baruch hoping they can finish in the paint more in this second half. Dorsey for Kitch. Jumper no good, rebounded by Morales. Castillo brings it up the floor. Pass down low, deflected, and it'll stay with the Bearcats. That was last touch by the Bulldogs.
Well, Brooklyn's come out cold, and the door is open for the Lady Bearcats to kind of get back into this game.
As Brianna Gutierrez checks in, replacing Dorsey. So Idir will inbound under the basket.
Well, if Castillo's going to be doubled, then somebody should be open.
And Idir knocks down the three. Huge shot for the Bearcats.
Yeah. We have a game now, Mike.
Daniel defended by Idir, who just hit that three-pointer. Gutierrez defended by Baccarella. Rafat for three. No good. Rebounded by Baccarella.
Really another good defensive stand by the Lady Bearcats.
Castillo. No good. Baccarella secures the rebound. Idir. Castillo. Got it. It's a one-possession game.
Well,
timeout Brooklyn.
You know, that was great ball movement, and Castillo left open. Normally, two players have been converging on it. That time, she was able to set her feet and knock down the three.
Bearcats hoping that they can start getting shots to fall. So far, so good early in this third quarter.
Well, you know, Mike, Brooklyn is showing their hand because as soon as they double Castillo, somebody's going to be open. And earlier possession, Idir was that open person. So Baruch can see that, and that person opens up, then, you know, let's hopefully knock down shots.
Bearcats doing a much better job of getting open shots as they just hit three-pointers on back-to-back possessions to make it a one-possession game.
Yeah, now defensively, they've turned it up. If you notice the last few possessions, Brooklyn's come away empty.
And how about Angie Baccarella with that huge offensive rebound to set up the Castillo three?
Well, again, we call her the unsung hero, but she really is no longer unsung. She's a hero in her own right, doing the things that she does to assist this Baruch attack offensively and defensively.
One of the seniors for this Bearcat squad out of the Mary Lewis Academy.
She is the heart and soul of this team.
Estrella brings it up the floor, defended by Castillo. Castillo defending hard. Gutierrez double teamed. Baccarella nearly took it away. And it's stolen away by Castillo. They've got numbers the other way. Castillo goes up, no good. And a jump ball. Possession arrow. Keeps it with Baruch.
Well, this is a different Baruch team in the second half. They've turned it up defensively, and it's allowed them to get back in the game.
And we've got a whistle. The officials coming together here. Let's see what this is about. So it stays with Baruch. Leung up top for Morales. Castillo for Idir. Castillo for three. No good. Rebound. Morales can't hit. Back out to Castillo. Up top for Leung. Idir gets by Estrella, goes up. It was knocked away.
Well, Idir, we don't see her put the ball on the floor often, but that was a good decision, and really she got fouled, but there was a no call.
So the Bulldogs bring it up the floor with Estrella. Estrella defended by Morales. Out to Dorsey. Down low, Rafat. Goes up and puts it in right over Morales.
Well, that's the first basket in a while for Brooklyn.
Leung gets it from Castillo. To the corner for Baccarella. Back up top for Leung.
Well, Idir's going to be open. They can't find her. There she is.
She finds Baccarella, and the layup no good. Rebounded by Kitch.
That was a tough shot by Angela.
Dorsey driving. A lot of contact, but no call. Estrella for three, and she drains it.
Well, Brooklyn scored on the last two possessions to up that lead again. So the Bearcats have to keep their composure.
Morales looking. Finds Leung up top. Leung drives. Holds. Idir. And she traveled. And we're going to get a Baruch timeout from Coach K.
Well, the momentum has swung over to Brooklyn, but this is, again, you have the best player in the country. If you're Baruch, we're going to have to find a way to get Mia going.
35-27 lead for the Bulldogs, the four-time defending CUNYAC champions.
Well, they bring a lot to the table in terms of their experience, but, Baruch is just big hearts on the part of their players, and the young players are just maturing in front of our eyes, and Idir and Morales. But Baruch has faced adversity before, Mike. This is no different, and again, it's going to have to take the leaders to kind of right the ship.
Brooklyn looking to advance to their 10th straight CUNYAC final. Baruch trying to get there for the first time since 2015, where they defeated Brooklyn when that streak began.
Well, this is a really solid group that Coach K has brought in. And, if they're ever going to do it, they can do it right now.
Dorsey will inbound for the Bulldogs. She gets it into Gutierrez. Finds Estrella. Dorsey down low for Kitch. Double teamed. And it's stolen away by Castillo. Here come the Bearcats. Castillo driving, and she's fouled.
Again, Baruch Nation, we marvel at the offensive beauty, that is Mia Castillo. But defensively, she just is, something else. Quick hands, quick feet, anticipates.
The foul was on Brianna Gutierrez, her second. Castillo trying to go 2 for 2 from the line here, and she does. So it's a 6-point game. Nice move by Estrella. Up top for Kitch. A long two, no good from Dorsey. Gutierrez secures the rebound. And Castillo just picked up a foul.
I'll tell you what, Baruch did everything defensively there. And unfortunately, it ends in a foul. But, Baruch has really turned it up defensively.
Second foul on Mia Castillo. Brooklyn gets it into Dorsey. Rafat defended by McRae, and that's blocked. Lillianna Morales with the rejection, and here come the Bearcats. Castillo down low for Morales, double teamed, and a travel.
Well, Morales gets into a position where there's no place for her to go. The only thing she can do is pass it back out. So it's a tough play. But Baruch is going to have a short memory and just play on. And Morales is just doing a little bit of everything.
She's got 11 rebounds to lead Baruch. Estrella resets.
Estrella continues to turn the ball over with no call.
Rafat. And the layup is in and out. That layup no good either. And we got a foul.
Well, there's that offensive rebound, second chance opportunity by Brooklyn. That's been kind of a theme of tonight. The referees are just not calling things that are going on.
And the foul was on Lillianna Morales, her third. So D'Andre McRae will go to the line for two.
I think on offense, Baruch is going to have to put Morales either at the foul line or underneath it. Let her try and operate there.
McMullen makes 1 out of 2. Offensive rebound by Amia Daniel. Estrella drives, finds Daniel and lays it in. Back to a 9-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Estrella can really play, and she showed up tonight in a lot of ways.
13 points to lead Brooklyn. Big offensive rebound there by McRae. She can't finish. Rebounded by Kitch.
Well, Idir had a great look.
Pass down low. Rafat double teamed. Daniel defended by Leung. They reset at the top with Estrella. Estrella driving in on Castillo. Kitch for 3. That's good.
Well, momentum switching now to Brooklyn.
And Castillo was fouled on the shot. She'll go to the free throw line.
Baruch has to maintain their poise.
Audrey Waldvogel checks back in for Brooklyn. Castillo to shoot 2. Baccarella checks in for the Bearcats, replacing Idir. So 2 shots from Castillo. Castillo leading Baruch with 10 points. Idir with 9. And Mia hits both.
Well, 10-point deficit for the Lady Bearcats. They got to get it under 10 and work from there.
Baruch's defense swarming, and they picked up a foul, and they can't believe it.
Well, what happened was the defensive pressure by Baruch caused kind of the ball to go astray. And, you know, where was the foul?
I thought it was just good defense. Baccarella picked up the foul. It's her first. McMullen blocked. It'll stay with Brooklyn. Castillo getting her hands in there.
Mike, Brooklyn has been successful on penetrating and finding open people. Baruch has got to close off the angles and the lanes.
Kitch up top for Waldvogel. Defended by Castillo. Daniel defended by Leung. Dribbles it back out. Jumper is good as the shot clock was expiring.
Well, that hurt. That was great defense by the Lady Bearcats.
Castillo jumper, that one's good. Baruch with a quick answer.
Well, this is a big defensive possession now for Baruch.
Kitch moving in on McRae. They reset with Waldvogel up top. Kitch defended by McRae. For three, no good. Rebounded by Rafat. Rafat down low. McMullen layup, no good. Another offensive rebound by the Bulldogs. And another, and they turn it into a foul.
Well, Mike, hasn't that been one of the themes of tonight? Second chance offensive rebounds by Brooklyn, keeping it alive for them offensively.
Brooklyn was the top rebounding team in the CUNYAC this season, averaging around 50 a game. So D'Andre McRae will shoot two.
No. But the thing about it is that this game is by far not over. But right now, somebody has to just make something happen big time.
As McMullen misses both free throws, 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Castillo can't hit from three, rebounded by McMullen.
Well, that was a quick shot.
There's still a lot of game left to play. Baruch starting to look like they're rushing shots, down by 10. And wow. The official's saying it was off Baruch.
Well, normally, Mike, in games like this, Leung has come in to be that second offensive threat. Case in point, last game.
25 points against Lehman for Leung in the regular season finale. Daniel will inbound under the basket. Finds Rafat. Kitch on the wing. Defended by Castillo, and she takes it away. Castillo in on Waldvogel, goes up, and she's fouled.
Well, Mia's going to keep playing at the high level that she's accustomed to playing. Now, she's got to be that, catalyst, and her teammates just have to follow, get to that another level. This game is 10 points. Right now we're looking at, cutting into that 10-point lead possibly.
Estrella returns for Brooklyn with just 7 seconds to go in the third quarter as Castillo hits the first free throw. Castillo goes 2 for 2. It's an 8-point deficit. 5 seconds to go. Kitch up the floor. Gets it to Estrella. The jumper, no good. And it'll be an 8-point deficit for the Bearcats going into the fourth quarter.
Well, the Bearcats ended on a great note, great defense to end the quarter. Mike, their defense picked it up in the third quarter. Baruch really stopping Brooklyn, but again, the second chance points, offensive rebounds by Brooklyn really is the difference. And the cold shooting by the Lady Bearcats.
So a low-scoring affair here in this CUNYAC semifinal. Bulldogs with a 43-35 lead over the Bearcats. The winner advances to Thursday's championship to take on either Hunter or John Jay for the right to go to the NCAA tournament.
Well, Baruch, getting the lead under 10, that's a good way to start this fourth. They need to defend on a high level, and offensively, we know Mia is the first option, but who could be that second and third option to get them back in the game?
Idir got going early. She's got 9 points. Mia Castillo leads Baruch with 15. And Alina Estrella leading Brooklyn with 11.
Well, Coach K's gone to McRae again, who again recently had a great offensive production. We know what she does energy-wise.
Estrella driving on Castillo. Fourth quarter underway here from the Arc Arena. Estrella driving, can't finish the layup, rebounded by Rafat. And it's knocked away by Baccarella. Here comes Baccarella in on Kitch. Layup is good. It's a 6-point game.
Angela Baccarella from start to finish. That's a great move and a great finish by her.
Defense to offense. And Baccarella finishes. Here's Dorsey, defended by McRae. Estrella for three. No good. Offensive rebound by Daniel. Dorsey. Pull-up jumper is good.
Well, there it is again, Mike. The offensive rebound, second chance opportunity. Now Baruch has to be poised.
Castillo's jumper, no good. Rebounded by Dorsey. Ball is loose. And it's picked up by Estrella. And a foul.
Well, Baccarella almost did something magical in diving and possibly getting that ball back for Baruch.
You gotta love the hustle from Angie Baccarella. The foul was on Lillianna Morales. That's her fourth.
Well, Morales, is really coming on, and we need her.
Ball knocked away. It'll stay with Brooklyn.
But when Coach K goes to his bench and brings in either Mitchell or McRae, they're seasoned veterans.
So Morales with 4 fouls checks out. Precious Mitchell returns for Baruch. Here's Kitch for three, no good. Another offensive rebound by Daniel. Kitch defended by Mitchell. Estrella up top. Estrella driving on Mitchell. Kicks it out to Daniel. Layup, no good, and a foul.
Well, not sure where that foul was.
And the foul is on Mitchell, her first. And Amia Daniel will go to the line for 2. Chance to get it back to 10 for Brooklyn. Misses the first free throw.
Well, this is a big shot.
She goes 1 for 2 from the line.
So Baruch down 9.
Castillo plays catch with Leung. Baccarella back up top for Leung. Defended by Daniel. Pass down low. And it's knocked away. It'll stay with the Bearcats.
Yeah, Brooklyn's done a good job of just, being on top of Baruch players. And as soon as that ball goes down, they're defending. So crisper ball handling by Baruch needed.
Skyhook no good from McRae. Brooklyn takes over.
That was a big shot by McRae. Could have cut into this lead.
Daniel wide open for 3. No good. Rebound. And that's blocked by Mitchell. Bearcats go the other way. Castillo driving on Daniel. No good. And Coach K is irate. He wanted a foul.
Mike, there's no doubt there was heavy contact on Castillo en route to the basket. I'm not sure how you don't call a foul on that.
I agree, Joe. A lot of contact going to the basket. So Castillo will inbound down low. Gets it into Leung. Lola Idir back in for Baruch. McRae for Leung. Leung driving, finds McRae. Goes up, no good. Rebounded by Mitchell. Idir for three, got it!
Well, Mike, it's a 6-point game.
Huge shot from Lola Idir. Rafat layup, no good. Rebounded by Idir. Here comes Castillo. Gets it to Leung. Jumper is good. It's a 4-point game.
Well,
timeout Brooklyn.
How quickly things change. Leung, we've been waiting for her to arrive, and she's picked a great time to show up. 46-42. A lot of time left.
That's just her second basket of the game. And it has cut the deficit to 4, and the Baruch fans are starting to come alive here at the Arc Arena.
Well, Baruch really has to maintain their composure. Like we said, the younger players are no longer younger players. Everybody has had their taste of adversity leading into tonight. So really in this heavyweight fight analogy, Brooklyn's throwing punches, Baruch is throwing punches back. Who's going to be left standing?
And they're going to check the replay here to see if the three-pointer by Lola Idir was a two-pointer. So the officials coming to the scorer's table, and they will discuss. You know, in real time, Joe, I thought Idir's foot was on the line.
Yeah, I mean, it was close, Mike.
Officials reviewing it right now. That's what the delay is for here. 46-42 as it stands right now. But after this replay, it could end up being 41. And after review, the three is going to stand.
Okay. Now defensively, Baruch has to really turn it up now, which, you know, they are no stranger to. Whether it's full court pressure, you know, the quick hands of Leon, Castillo, Idir.
And a Kitch will inbound. Full court pressure by the Bearcats.
That's fine. Where's the whistle on that one?
Kitch bringing it up the floor, driving on Idir. She lost it. And it's a tie-up. Possession arrow belongs to the Bearcats.
Well, Coach K has turned up the defense throughout the season at the right time, and it's worked for him. And there's an example of it. So every possession now, Baruch can't come away empty.
Idir brings it up the floor. Top of the key, McRae, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Mitchell. Somehow kept her footing.
There was contact.
McRae goes up, she's blocked.
Mike, I'd like them to really do this from the perimeter because it hasn't worked for Baruch in the interior.
Idir inbounding under the basket, finds Mitchell. Up top to Castillo. Out to Idir, defended by Rafat. Castillo gets it back, defended by Gutierrez. Step back, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Mitchell.
Mitchell's doing a job.
McRae, jumper, no good.
Well, everything was there for McRae.
Probably should have took the open lane there. Estrella brings it up the floor. Defended by Idir. Driving on Castillo, kicks it out to Dorsey. Three ball from Estrella. Gets nothing, but right there is Aliyah Rafat.
Well, again, there's that offensive rebound by Brooklyn.
Castillo up the floor, 6-point game. Castillo jumper, no good. Rebounded by McMullen.
Well, Mitchell's working real hard underneath there.
Estrella brings it up.
Lady Bearcats had their chances to, cut into this lead.
Just under 5.5 to go in regulation. Dorsey. Gutierrez driving in, lays it up and in. Brooklyn up to 50.
Well, Gutierrez hasn't been heard from tonight.
Idir for three. No good. Rebounded by Rafat.
Lady Bearcats have come away with empty possessions, and Brooklyn has found a way to up that lead again.
We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Here's Estrella. Pull-up jumper. No good. Idir can't secure the rebound. Rafat airballs it. McRae's got it. Finds Castillo. She'll bring it up the floor. Idir down low. Mitchell lays it in.
Well, a breakdown by Brooklyn's defense, and heads up. Idir finding Mitchell. So 6-point game. Baruch Nation, sit tight because this is going to be quite a finish.
6-point game. Great find by Idir from Mitchell right under the basket. Not defended.
Yeah, we can't say enough, Mike, about the play of both freshmen, Morales and Idir. Idir's basketball IQ is really impressive. She can do a little of everything.
4:28 to go in the fourth quarter. 6-point lead for the Brooklyn College Bulldogs. Both teams looking to advance to Thursday's championship at Hunter College.
Well, again, Lady Bearcats going to have to turn up the intensity defensively. Fast feet, fast hands, cutting off openings. And this press has been incredibly effective throughout the year.
Kitch will inbound. Gets it into Estrella. Full court press by the Bearcats.
Well, there's another turnover by Brooklyn that's not called.
And a foul called on Castillo, her third. Daniel inbounds for Brooklyn. Estrella slowing it down. Just over 4 minutes to go.
Well, defensively, no breakdowns by Baruch.
And another foul called on the Bearcats. This one was on the floor. And it's on Baccarella, her third.
Yeah, Baruch has got to help each other out as Brooklyn puts the ball on the floor.
Estrella will inbound, gets it into McMullen. Daniel defended by McRae. Daniel makes a move and floats it in.
Well, that was a great one-on-one move.
Back to an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. Idir defended by Estrella. Idir driving, and she's fouled.
How about that offensive move by Idir? Kind of faked a pass and then just continued to the basket. This is a really interesting player for the future of Baruch, Lady Bearcats. So she, again, Mike keeps saying she can do a little of everything.
Outstanding player in high school at Port Jefferson on Long Island. She'll go to the line for two. Can't hit the first.
Yeah, she's got to take a couple of deep breaths, calm down.
Second free throw is good. It's an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. 7. Daniel, no good. And a foul called. And it's on Alyssa Leung.
Well, the fouls are mounting now for the Lady Bearcats.
Brooklyn now in the bonus. And Brianna Gutierrez will go to the line. It'll be 1-1. Sorry, it'll be 2 shots. She misses the first. As Morales gets ready to check back in for the Bearcats. As Gutierrez goes 1 for 2 from the line.
Now, the Lady Bearcats have got to keep a little close look at the clock. They can't let a lot of time elapse to work against them. But at the same time, they've got to get a good shot.
Morales driving, no good. Rebounded by Kitch.
I'll tell you, that was a great opportunity for Morales. She didn't finish.
Kitch up top, Estrella with Morales on her. She's got to remember she's got those 4 fouls.
Yeah, this is a huge possession as the clock winds. Baruch can't afford for too much time to elapse.
Gutierrez down low, 4 to shoot, and it's laid in by McMullen.
That's a big basket, Mike. Took a lot of time off the clock.
Castillo kicks it out. Vaccarella wide open for 3. No good. McMullen secures the rebound, but it's knocked away by Castillo. Idir comes away with it.
Great move. Great move. Idir didn't finish.
Gutierrez was hurting for a little bit, but she's back on her feet. Estrella can't hit. Another offensive rebound by the Bulldogs. It stays with Brooklyn. Estrella slowing it down. 10 to shoot. Kicks it out for 3. No good from Kitch. And another offensive rebound by the Bulldogs. And it leads to an Estrella bucket.
Well, Mike, the offensive rebounds by Brooklyn have really been the story that Baruch hasn't been able to defend or overcome.
27 offensive rebounds in this game for Brooklyn, and that really has been the difference.
And Brooklyn has found a way to make it very hard for arguably one of the best players in the country, Mia Castillo, to operate. And the thing is that Idir has tried, but no one has been able to kind of step up for the Lady Bearcats. You know, while Brooklyn has found a way to defend Mia, which is not easy.
It's really just been Castillo and Idir doing the scoring for Baruch. Castillo with 15, Idir with 13. Nobody else with more than 5.
Yeah, Brooklyn has had a body, sometimes 2 on Castillo, and just made it difficult for her to operate.
So it'll be Baruch's ball under the basket.
Again, the clock is kind of ticking. Baruch has to be fast, but come away with something.
Just 2 minutes to go. And a backcourt violation. That's a tough unforced error.
Well, what they have to do, they got to get the ball to Leung. She's their floor general.
They tried to get it to Castillo, but she wasn't over half court yet. Pass down low, and the layup is good.
Well,
from Daniel.
Brooklyn broke the press.
And now the Bulldogs have their largest lead of the game, Castillo for three, no good, rebounded by Dorsey. And the Bulldogs starting to get closer as Castillo picks up the foul.
Well, there was a time, Mike, that Baruch saw the light of coming back into the game, and it just slipped away.
They had gotten it very close. They just couldn't convert when it was close. So here's Estrella at the line for two. 13 points to lead Brooklyn, now 14.
Well, Estrella's certainly been a difference maker in this game.
Big free throws from Estrella, makes it a 16-point game with just 1:33 to go in the fourth. So Idir will inbound on the sideline, gets it into Castillo.
Well, they got to work quickly on offense.
Baccarella up top, Idir for three. Off the backboard and in.
Well, there's the future of the Lady Bearcats. She's not done playing.
They still got 3 more years out of Idir. That's someone Baruch has been lucky to have.
Well, Idir, Mike, and Morales are going to really make their mark on this program.
Under a minute to go. It's a jump ball. It stays with Brooklyn with a 13-point lead.
Unfortunately, the clock is a huge factor now working against the Lady Bearcats.
They find Daniel down low, and she traveled. So it's a turnover.
Well, instead of going up with it, she shuffled her feet.
54 seconds to go. Castillo for Leung. Back up top, Idir. Castillo. Idir from the shoulder, no good. Rebounded by Baccarella, but she lost it. And now Brooklyn will slow it down.
Well, that's been kind of the theme of tonight. Shots not falling for the Lady Bearcats. The other thing, Mike, off a 25-point performance, Leung just never got going. And again, Brooklyn just did enough to really, get this lead and get it done for themselves.
Rebounding has been a big factor for Brooklyn. Anna Kitch leading the way with 13 rebounds, just 3 points, but she's been getting it done defensively.
Yeah, they didn't let Castillo, be the factor that she has been.
The defense just getting it done tonight for the Bulldogs, as that one is no good from Castillo. Shot clock is off. Brooklyn slowing it down. The Brooklyn fans making the trip to the Arc Arena today. They're loud. And they deserve it with this performance by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they took the 5 train from Flatbush to get here.
And that'll do it. The Brooklyn College Bulldogs defeat the Bearcats and advance to their 10th straight CUNYAC final. And a chance to defend their title once again, looking for their 5th straight.
Well, Mike, we want to really get to the thank yous to the Baruch seniors, the Lady Bearcats, that gave us the magic over their careers as student athletes on the highest level. Of course, Mia Castillo became one of the all-time greats here at Baruch and in the country. and we can't say enough about their performance, both in the classroom and on the court. And for Brooklyn, well, Brooklyn did what they had to do tonight in all the categories, to come away with a W. But, you hate to have a loser in a game like this, but the future's bright for the Baruch Lady Bearcats program. And Coach K is at the top of his game. But, again, you hate to have a loser.
Brooklyn's defense just very shut down the stretch. And again, we thank the Baruch seniors for all their contributions to the program. So that's going to do it here from the Arc Arena, but stay tuned as the men's CUNYAC Semifinal will be underway soon. It's the Bearcats and the Bulldogs in the back end of the doubleheader. Winner goes to the CUNYAC Final. So that's going to do it for this one from the Arc Arena. He's Joe Stolzer. I'm Mike Higgins. We'll see you for the nightcap.